Red Bull responds to Verstappen's shocking future plans. Ferrari labels its current situation in the championship as critical, and Aston is feeling the Newey effect after new changes. Let's get into the latest F1 news. Red Bull Racing is navigating through a very complicated scenario with their driver lineup. According to former driver Juan Pablo Montoya, the situation is precarious regardless of how things unfold, as he believes that neither Yuki Tsunoda nor Liam Lawson, who recently swapped seats, is a strong contender for the coveted second seat at Red Bull. Tsunoda's recent performances haven't made a significant impact. He scored just 7 points over 7 race weekends after his move up from the junior team. This lackluster showing adds urgency for Red Bull to reconsider its options for the future. The reigning 4-time world champion, Max Verstappen's future, has also sparked conversations within the motorsport community. After a comment from Callum Nicholas, Verstappen's former senior engine technician, suggesting that Verstappen could retire after the 2025 season, the team's plans have come under scrutiny. Nicholas shared his predictions during a casual golf discussion on YouTube, confidently stating, "I think Max is going to win the Drivers' Championship this year, and then I think he's going to call it a day." While he claimed no insider knowledge regarding Verstappen's thoughts, his comments ignited speculation about the champion's long-term future in Formula One. Though Verstappen currently sits behind championship leader Oscar Piastri by a 49-point margin, it's not a position that's impossible to overcome, with several races ahead in the season. The ongoing conversations surrounding Verstappen's potential retirement have coincided with concerns about the drivers vying for the second seat. As Montoya pointed out, both Tsunoda and Lawson are not seen as reliable candidates to fill that crucial position, leaving Red Bull in a tricky spot. Tsunoda's initial pace seems to have waned, which only adds to the uncertainty. Montoya, addressing the state of affairs, remarked, "Red Bull is in a complicated position because they have a chance of losing Max. They don't want Tsunoda, and they probably don't want Lawson either. Consequently, the team's strategy moving forward remains complex and fraught with challenges." As we look ahead, the 2026 season is shaping to be particularly interesting for Formula One fans. There are many shifts and changes on the horizon as teams grapple with both talent acquisition and retaining their star drivers. It remains to be seen how Red Bull will maneuver through these challenging waters, balancing their team dynamics and setting a course for both present competitiveness and future success. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this unfolding story and what it means for the Formula One landscape. As the excitement builds for the 2026 Formula One season, let's delve into the confirmed driver lineup, teams, and power unit suppliers amid the regulatory changes coming our way. One standout performance this season is coming from Isack Hadjar, the French rookie, who's making waves alongside his Racing Bulls teammate, scoring an impressive 21 points thus far. However, there's speculation surrounding his future. Former Red Bull junior Sebastian Montoya suggests Hadjar might not be looking to move up to Red Bull, raising questions about the team's driver dynamics. Meanwhile, Red Bull also has their eyes on another promising talent, Arvid Lindblad. At just 17, this British driver has become a strong contender in the Formula 2 championship. Lindblad is currently ineligible for a Formula One race seat due to his age, but there's news that Red Bull has applied for a special dispensation. This would allow him to secure an FIA Super license if he proves outstandingly capable before his 18th birthday in August. In more dramatic news, Max Verstappen stands just 1 point from a race ban, triggering conversations about the implications for his championship aspirations. He has been at the center of many discussions around F1 dynamics this season, especially after recent comments made by Flavio Briatore regarding how easy it would be to win a title with him on board. Furthermore, there are whispers that Verstappen might consider retirement, spurred by a recent update from the Canadian Grand Prix. The F1 community is buzzing with speculation. Did Verstappen unintentionally orchestrate his own decline during the Spanish race? In this fast-paced world of Formula One, stories like these remind us of the unpredictability and thrill that make F1 what it is. Stay tuned for all updates as we track not just the driver lineups, but the various narratives that continue to unfold this season. Remember to follow us for the latest insights and breaking news from the racetracks around the globe. Lewis Hamilton's transition to Ferrari has been anything but smooth, as his situation is now being labeled critical. The legendary 7-time world champion has yet to fully adapt to the SF25, Ferrari's current machinery for the 2025 Formula One season. This concerning perspective comes from a familiar face in the racing world, former F1 driver and pundit Karun Chandhok. Hamilton's leap to Ferrari came as a dramatic shift in the world of motorsport, especially following his illustrious 12-year career with Mercedes, where he claimed 6 world championships. Fans and analysts eagerly anticipated that this new environment would reignite his competitive spirit after a tough few years, where he secured only 2 wins in 3 seasons with Mercedes. However, the initial excitement surrounding his move has been overshadowed by disappointing results. As Hamilton navigates through his first 9 races with Ferrari, it's evident that the highs have been few and far between. While he did achieve pole position and a sprint race victory at the Chinese Grand Prix, his overall performance on race days has been lacking. With a best finish of 4th at the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, interviews have revealed Hamilton's growing frustration. His recent discussions with Sky F1 have echoed the sentiments he expressed during his final days at Mercedes. After a tough outing at the Spanish Grand Prix, he candidly admitted doubts about Ferrari's capability to identify problems with the car, a sentiment that raises concerns among fans and analysts alike. As the season progresses, the stats paint a stark picture. Hamilton is falling behind his Ferrari teammate Charles Leclerc in the drivers' standings, with 71 points compared to Leclerc's 94. Chandhok emphasizes that Hamilton's inconsistency is becoming an alarming issue. With crucial races ahead, many are wondering if the 40-year-old driver can find his groove in the SF25. Karun Chandhok points out that Hamilton has yet to establish a comfortable rhythm in the car. Time is not on his side as we enter the second third of the season. The pressure is mounting, and without improvement, Hamilton's journey with Ferrari may continue to be riddled with challenges. Stay tuned as we follow Lewis Hamilton's journey, a narrative that's evolving within the fast-paced world of Formula One. Will the iconic driver overcome these hurdles, or will the struggles persist? Only time will tell. In Imola, Lewis Hamilton faced a tough qualifying session, but surprisingly found speed during the race. However, at Monaco, he lagged significantly behind teammate Charles Leclerc. Such performances are raising concerns among fans and pundits alike. With the season nearly halfway gone, questions about Hamilton's performance and the car's setup are intensifying. If we look back at Spain, Charles overtook Hamilton with ease, which suggests something deeper might be amiss. The worry is palpable. His inconsistency could signal that a fundamental change might be necessary for the team's strategy. Despite these challenges, it's important to note that Hamilton still possesses remarkable talent. We've seen him claim victories, like his impressive win in China. However, he needs to find a consistent rhythm rather than oscillating too much between exceptional and subpar performances. This week, Hamilton returns to Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, a track that has always been close to his heart. As a 7-time Canadian Grand Prix winner, his last triumph here was back in 2019. Many believe this race weekend is crucial for him to prove to both Ferrari and himself that he can turn his season around. Pundit David Croft highlights the critical nature of this event, remarking, "Canada is a place he goes so well at. It's a track he loves." The pressure is mounting as fans are eager to see Hamilton shake off any lingering doubts. If he struggles again, like in Barcelona, it could signal deeper issues for him and the team. Currently, Hamilton sits in P6 in the Drivers' Championship, trailing Leclerc by 23 points. With such challenges ahead, will he rise to the occasion and reclaim his form? Stay tuned as we continue to follow Lewis Hamilton's journey in Formula One. Will he conquer the hurdles before him, or will the struggle continue? Only time will tell. In a stunning turnaround, McLaren has made waves in the Formula One world, and former champion Nico Rosberg believes he knows why. According to Rosberg, a crucial management bottleneck has been removed: paving the way for the team's recent successes. This transformation has sparked a resurgence for McLaren, culminating in their victory at last year's Constructors' Championship, a triumph that ended a lengthy 28-year drought in the competition. With their current momentum, many race fans are watching closely to see if McLaren can continue to build on this success as they head towards the 2025 F1 season. So, what sparked this remarkable change? Rosberg points to a notable shift in leadership that has unlocked McLaren's potential. The turning point came during the 2023 season, when the team experienced a significant uptick in performance, coinciding with the introduction of an upgrade package at the Austrian Grand Prix. Prior to this, team leaders Zak Brown and Andrea Stella, who had just been named team principal, acknowledged that they had missed crucial preseason development targets. This period was tumultuous for the Woking-based operation, featuring the departure of Andreas Seidel for Audi and the subsequent overhaul of the team's technical department under Stella's leadership. James Key, the former technical director, was replaced as part of a proactive restructuring initiative. A new three-pronged approach was implemented, which Rosberg believes has been vital for the team's impressive strides. With the management shift came increased freedom for the team to think creatively and explore new avenues, a stark contrast to their previous limitations. Rosberg elaborated on his insights during the Spanish GP weekend as a guest pundit on Sky Sports. He noted that the previous management style had been too rigid, steering the team firmly in one direction. It wasn't until they moved on that McLaren was able to embrace a more experimental and dynamic approach. Moreover, the team has seen a few new key appointments, including Rob Marshall stepping in as the technical director for engineering and design. But remarkably, the core technical staff remains unchanged. This balance between fresh perspectives and established expertise may well be the secret sauce fueling McLaren's revival. As McLaren continues to build on its recent achievements, the motorsport community watches eagerly. Can they sustain this new momentum and make their mark in the upcoming seasons? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure: McLaren is back in the mix. And with their recent changes, they are looking to reclaim their spot at the pinnacle of Formula One racing. Stay tuned as we keep you updated on McLaren's journey and share more insights into the ever-evolving world of Formula One. As we dive deeper into the world of Formula One, it's evident that teamwork plays a crucial role in success. Just as Anthony Davidson points out, having a pool of talented individuals doesn't guarantee victory. Efficiency comes from how well those talents can mesh together. Think about it like a football team. Individual skills are essential, but if players don't work in harmony, scoring goals becomes nearly impossible. This analogy has been quite fitting for McLaren, a team that has showcased an impressive turnaround. They managed to transform their earlier struggles into podium finishes as the 2023 season progressed, demonstrating the power of teamwork and strategy. Moving into 2024, McLaren faced another rocky start, yet the breakthrough came in Miami when Lando Norris earned his first career win. This pivotal moment not only boosted morale, but also marked the beginning of a fierce comeback. From a 115-point deficit to the then leaders Red Bull, McLaren clawed back, ultimately securing the Constructors' Championship by a narrow 14 points over Ferrari. Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri played a significant role, with Norris contributing 3 victories and Piastri adding 2. Fast forward to 2025, and McLaren has emerged as the dominant force in F1, securing 7 wins after just 9 races. They now possess a 197-point lead in the standings, an impressive feat that solidifies their place at the top, with Ferrari trailing behind. But the competitive landscape is ever-changing. On another front, Carlos Sainz finds himself in an uneasy position in his new role with Williams, one that has not yet lived up to expectations. Meanwhile, the spotlight is also on the fierce rivalry brewing between Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, which could shape the outcome of this season's Drivers' Championship. As the race schedule heats up, there's much to look forward to. The Canadian Grand Prix is just around the corner, and the performance of key players like Leclerc, Hamilton, and others will certainly create a buzz over the coming weeks. We'll keep our eyes peeled for every twist and turn in this thrilling season of Formula One. bringing you the latest updates and insights. So strap in, race fans, there's plenty more action ahead. Adrian Newey, a name synonymous with success in Formula One, has caused quite a stir since joining Aston Martin. His presence is not just changing the dynamics within the team, but is also a significant draw for talent looking to seize opportunities in the world of motorsport. Aston Martin has experienced what can only be described as a total change following Newey's arrival in March. This transformation has taken many by surprise, including the management, who didn't anticipate that signing an iconic figure like Newey would trigger a surge of interest from prospective team members. Former F1 driver and Aston Martin ambassador Pedro Della Rosa has been vocal about these unexpected developments, heralding the change as tremendous. He emphasized how Newey's introduction has boosted morale and interest in the team, making Aston Martin a highly sought-after destination for engineers and professionals in the racing industry. Newey recently left Red Bull, where his innovative designs helped secure an impressive tally of 26 World Championship wins. Now, as Aston Martin's newly appointed managing technical partner and shareholder, he's tackling an exciting challenge. His primary focus lies with the significant regulatory changes coming in Formula One by 2026, which will require a fresh approach to chassis and engine development. Aston Martin is also set to begin an exciting new chapter as they partner with Honda. Attending his first race with the team at the Monaco Grand Prix, Newey was seen examining Oscar Piastri's McLaren, highlighting his dedication to understanding the competition. His presence on the grid not only represents Aston Martin's commitment to excellence, but also their ambition to ascend the ranks of Formula One. Della Rosa shared candid insights, revealing that when he took on the ambassador role in 2022, there was no inkling that Newey would be part of the team so soon. Initially expected to remain at Red Bull until 2024, Newey's unexpected shift has made Aston Martin the place to be, a statement that reflects the growing allure of the team since his signing. Thanks to Newey, the team is now attracting not only experienced professionals from other squads, but also young, eager talent from universities. Aspiring engineers are drawn to the opportunity to learn directly from a master of the craft, a factor that Aston Martin hadn't fully anticipated. Della Rosa remarked on this shift, stating, "More people want to come and work at Aston Martin. It's something no one realized could happen." The curiosity and ambition of these young engineers further emphasize the significant changes taking place within the organization. In summary, Adrian Newey's move to Aston Martin is reshaping the team's future, fostering a culture of innovation and aspiration. This is a pivotal moment, not only for the team, but for the wider landscape of Formula One, as the addition of such a prominent figure is sure to have lasting repercussions. With all eyes on Aston Martin, the anticipation for what's next is palpable. Adrian Newey, a name synonymous with success in Formula One, has recently stirred the pot with some bold claims regarding Aston Martin's current capabilities, specifically their simulator issues. He expressed that it might take 2 years to rectify these problems. However, this assertion has drawn some criticism, especially from Aston Martin's star driver Fernando Alonso, who disagrees with the timeline and seems optimistic about the team's prospects. In the world of F1, the relationship between engineers and drivers is crucial. Newey's insights highlight the importance of a strong engineering foundation, pointing to Aston Martin's tools as lacking. His critique was met with a swift response from the team, underscoring the significance of clarity and communication as they continue to evolve under new leadership. As Newey delves deeper into his role with Aston Martin, his first trackside appearance was at the Monaco GP, a spectacle teeming with anticipation. Fans and analysts alike are eager to see how Newey's esteemed engineering prowess will influence Aston Martin's trajectory, particularly as they aim to regain their competitive edge in the upcoming seasons. Aston Martin is undergoing a remarkable transformation, not just in their car performance, but in their team dynamics as well. With a workforce swelling from 600 to over 900 employees, there is palpable excitement surrounding the new generation of engineers inspired by Newey's presence. This infusion of talent promises a revitalization within the team. emphasizing the need for innovative ideas and fresh perspectives. But it's essential to remember that while star figures like Newey attract talent, success in F1 is a collective effort. It's not just about the iconic names, it's also about the unsung heroes who work tirelessly behind the scenes. It's their contributions that lay the groundwork for future triumphs. Each new generation of engineers learning from veterans like Newey is crucial for the sport's and Aston Martin's future. So, what does the future hold for Aston Martin? With substantial investments, a thirst for innovation, and the right talent, there's hope that this once podium-dominant team can rise again, turning challenges into opportunities and competitors into allies on the path to success. The excitement continues as we watch this transformation unfold, with fans eagerly anticipating their next move on the track.